Are you looking for a safe place to invest your money, a place where the risk is low? The Nigerian Treasury Bills is a place to be. It is a debt instrument issued by the Nigerian government and is fully backed by the government. In other words, they are not going to default. So in this video, I'm going to tell you more about Treasury Bill, what Treasury Bill are, how you to invest, and things you need to know. So without wasting time, my name is Remain Investor Joseph, and you are welcome to the Financial Edge, where we teach you how to get financial freedom through trade and investment. The first thing you need to know is Treasury Bill are debt instruments that are issued by the federal government of Nigeria. They are short-term debt instruments. They are usually issued by the Central Bank of Nigeria. And there are two places you can buy the Treasury Bill. You can buy from the primary market or you can buy from the secondary market. The primary market, you might not have that huge money to actually participate there, so therefore you buy from the secondary market. The secondary market is usually banks, you get from banks or from broker. So how does it work? The Treasury Bill is divided into three parts, so you can actually subscribe for a 90 days, or you subscribe for a 182 days or 364 days. These are the tenor that you can actually invest in the Treasury Bill. So you can buy at a discount and also redeem them at face value. Let me explain. Let's say you have a 1 million naira and the discount, or should I say the interest, is 10%, for example, because current rate is I think 18.20. So it depends on how you want to get it. And if you check other platform, there might be some little difference and you can take advantage of those difference to get higher yields. So let's say you have a million naira. All you need to do is to invest. Let's say the Treasury Bill interest rate is 10%. So all you need to do is to invest 950,000 naira. So you get the point now. You've already taken your interest. So that is discounted rate. So once it gets matured, you are going to receive it. You are going to receive a million naira at face value. So you get full payment. So that is how Treasury Bill works. For example, let's say you have 50 million and the percentage is 20%. And you needed to do some other things. All you need to do is to fix your 50 million into Treasury Bill, maybe 90 days, 365 days, depending on how many percentage and how much you need. Let's say you want to fix it for a year and the current rate is actually 20%. 50 million naira, that is, you'll be going home with 10 million naira. You're going to put in 40 million naira and spend your 10 million naira. And at the end of the tenure, you are going to receive complete 50 million naira. And that makes it easy. So these are some steps you can actually take as a wise investor. So now that you're on this channel, you are learning step by step how to build your money. And the beautiful thing is you can actually use little to nothing to start. You can put 20,000 naira, you can put 500,000, 1 million into Treasury Bill. No matter the level you are, you can start making it, and you can keep rolling over. For example, you can go for 90 days or 182 days. So as it matures, you put it into another instrument again, which is Treasury Bill also, maybe for 364 days, and you keep rolling and rolling like that. Let's say you put 1 million naira and the percentage is actually 10%. So in 1 million naira, 10% of 1 million naira is actually 100,000 naira. So now you have that 100,000 naira. You can now put that 100,000 into FGN savings bond. So you see how you make your money, how you multiply your money. So these are some secrets that you use in investing in Treasury Bills. So why do you want to invest in Treasury Bill? You need to invest in Treasury Bill because they are government backed and they have high returns than savings account. If you put your money in savings account, you might be getting 1 or 2%. And guess what? Some people minimum balance is actually 10 million all through the year. That is to say they spend what is above. For example, maybe they have 10.2, 10.3. So no matter how they spend money, the balance will still be 10 million. So if you can actually take that 10 million and invest in Treasury Bill, you're able to make such money. You're able to make that 20, that 15% of your money, instead of you leaving it lying fallow in the banks and you only get maybe 1 or 2%. So they are also tax free. So your interests are tax free. The money you are getting are tax free. Government is not going to tax it. And also liquidity, also you can easily go in and you can easily go out. So you can sell at the secondary market. That's the unique thing about treasury bills. So you want to ask, what are the disadvantages of investing in treasury bill? Disadvantage of investing in treasury bill is lower returns. So they give you lower returns than stocks. For example, you see how Cadbury did close to 100% for those who bought at 20, and those who bought at 22, you can see how you get close to 90%. Of course, you can't get treasury bill that will give you such percentage. So that is the risk that is involved. That is the disadvantage, I beg your pardon, that involves in investing in treasury bills. So I've explained that you can buy treasury bill in primary market or secondary market. So you can buy directly from CBN or DMO, depends on how much you have. So if you want to buy from those people, if you want to buy from the primary market, you need to have 50 million and above. But if you are a small retail investors, you can actually buy through the banks or through the broker. So you can reach out to me if you actually want to participate in treasury bill, and I'll put you through how to invest your money without losing anything. So that is how to get into treasury bill. So what are the strategies you want to use when investing in treasury bill? One, you can split it. You can split your investment. So you can do for 91 days, you can do for 182 days, and you can do for 364 days. That is one strategy you want to use, so that as one is maturing, you are taking it into another. So the second strategy you want to do is reinvestment. So as you get your upfront payment, you use it to invest in another treasury bill, and as one matures, you put it into another treasury bill. So you continue to roll over your money like that. And another strategy you want to use, once rates are high, you might decide to exit. So you take advantage of that rate that is high, because it will not continue to remain like that. So these are the three strategies I think you can use when trading treasury bill. So one, you can split in what you are investing into different tenure, 91 days, 182 days, and also 364 days. And two, you can reinvest your interest. So the interest you get, you reinvest into it, and as it matures again, you reinvest into it. Number three strategy is, once the interest rate is increasing, you want to exit. You want to quickly take advantage of it and leave the market. Every investment comes with risks, so you have to take note. No matter how safe, no matter how 100% it is, it comes with a risk. So far so good, government has not failed. They've constantly been paying, but who knows, maybe one day they will decide not to pay. But for now, even FGN savings bonds, they've been keeping to it, and every other investment that is backed by government. So one risk you face, just like I mentioned before, is inflation. So inflation sometimes tends to beat the interest rate in treasury bill. And also, rising rate also is another one. For example, if you subscribe for 15%, and maybe in 2 weeks time, in a month's time, you discover that treasury bill has increased to 20%, these are risks that you are going to face in the market. And liquidity risk also, it might be difficult for you to sell in the secondary market. So these are some risks that people encounter while investing in treasury bills. So there are some common mistakes that a lot of investors make, and I don't want you to be part of them. Number one, they ignore the tenor, and also they don't compare interest. So as a smart investor, you want to compare interest rates. So you want to be sure that different platforms has different rates. You want to look for the one that is giving you the best, and always go for the best, because remember, you work for your money, so you don't want anybody to dictate to you how to spend your money. So look for the best rate and don't ignore tenor. So sometimes you see a treasury bill, certain percentage you jumped in without considering the tenor, and you find out that you are holding for a longer time, and you're wondering that how come. It's because you didn't check the tenor. So these are some key things you need to check. For the risks involved, interest rates, which I said that is higher than inflation, and don't forget I mentioned inflation risks, which sometimes, and currently in Nigeria, is higher than the treasury bills interest rate. And also you want to look at rates do change. You used to go up and come down. Rates do change. Sometimes you buy at a certain percentage, and maybe in a week or some few days you find out that it has actually gone up, or maybe it has dropped. So these are some risks that you face, and also you face the risk of selling. It might be difficult for you to sell at the secondary market. And also I mentioned the common mistakes to look out for, which are what you may not be comparing rates, which is not good. Compare rate. And another one you want to consider is to check tenor. So these are some few things I want you to know, and I believe with this you'll be able to start your investment in Treasury Bill. Like I said, if you don't know how to start, you can reach out to me, check the DM, check my description, and send me a WhatsApp message. Let me put you through how you can start investing in the Nigerian Treasury Bill. I bet you won't regret. You're able to take advantage of things that are happening in the capital market to compound your money and build wealth slowly. Just like Warren Buffett was asked, why is it that you know how to make so much money, but yet nobody is following this simple step? And Warren Buffett answered, he said nobody wants to make money slowly. A lot of people want to make money faster, and as a result of that, after 5 6 years you discover that they've not made the money. But you that know that, okay, you've gotten a roadmap and you are following it gradually, in 5 years time you find out that your life has changed through the capital market. So thank you for watching this video, and don't forget to like and subscribe to my YouTube channel, and also don't forget to hit the notification bell so that you get notified anytime I post videos like this. For a recap, I told you about Treasury Bill, and I also gave you insight that Treasury Bill are backed by government, and these securities are debt securities that are backed by government, and at the phase of maturity you'll be given the face value, and at the point of investment you will take your interest upfront. And that is one unique thing about it. Say you have 1 million naira and you want to invest that 1 million naira in Treasury Bill. Let's say the percentage is 15%, therefore you'll be going home with 150,000. Use that 150,000 naira to key in into another Treasury Bill, and that will also give you some good returns. Or you take the 150,000 naira and put it into federal government savings bond, and also you'll be getting your interest quarterly. And that is another unique way to invest your money. And how do you invest it? I've told you, if you want to invest in the primary market, you need to have 50 million and above. But for retail investors like us, you want to do it through the secondary market, which you can use your bank or use your broker. But I would advise you to use your broker because it is easy for you. So using your broker to invest in Treasury Bill is so easy and it's very unique. And once you do it, you get your interest upfront. Who knows what you want to do with it? You can use it to flex, you can use it to take care of yourself, you can use it to pay bills, and you can use it to settle a whole lot of problems that you have. And that your money will still be intact at the face value. When it's time for you to receive your money, when it is time for maturity, when it has matured, you will get that same figure, same face value is what you're going to receive. That 1 million naira is what you are going to receive, and that makes it an excellent investment. So guys, don't take a chance on this. Plan with it. If you are not investing today, still take your time and see how you can study the movement and see when you'll be able to get money, how you save monthly or get some cash, or maybe you make a windfall from any stock. You can say, okay, let me log this here and see how I'm going to generate returns. So I believe with this you're able to know how to start. So thank you so much once more for watching, and until you see again, keep making money and keep impacting your community. I love you all, my friends. Bye. Head to hand salute. See you in the next one.